Living alone, especially as you grow older, is often portrayed as a peaceful and empowering experience. You get to do what you want, when you want, without any interruptions or obligations to others. While this is true to some extent, there's another side to the story that doesn't get talked about as often. Things you won't hear until you're living it yourself. I've gathered wisdom from countless platforms and forums, and I want to share what most people are saying. This isn't just my experience, but a collective one from those who've walked this path before. And it's not all bad, it's just real. So, let's talk about the parts of living alone as an older person that people don't tell you, and how you can make the most of it. Number 1. You have to be your own emergency backup. One of the biggest surprises about living alone in your later years is realizing that you are your own safety net. There's no one around to notice if something goes wrong. I've read stories of people who fell and weren't found for hours or even days because they didn't have anyone checking on them regularly. One Redditor shared how they had to start carrying their phone everywhere, even in the shower, just in case. While this might sound a little extreme, it's a good idea to think ahead about your safety. You might consider wearing a smartwatch or medical alert system, especially if you live in a more remote area or don't have close neighbors. It's one of those precautions that gives peace of mind and lets you continue living alone confidently. For example, I remember one comment from a woman on an online forum who installed an emergency key lockbox outside her house. This way, if something ever happens, trusted friends or family can get in without breaking a window. 2. Loneliness can be a real struggle, even for introverts. Most people think living alone is a dream for introverts, and for the most part it is. But even the most solitary people can face bouts of loneliness, especially when they're older. Many people on forums say that their social circles have shrunk over the years. Friends have moved away, retired, or passed on, and meeting new people can feel more challenging. One elderly gentleman shared in a forum how he'd go days without having a single conversation with anyone. He loved his independence, but missed the casual interactions of having someone around, a partner or a roommate, to chat with about the little things like the weather or what's for dinner. For others, the solution has been adopting a pet. Pets give you a sense of companionship, routine, and responsibility. As one woman said on a forum, "My cat might not talk, but he's always there when I come home, and that makes all the difference." 3. Keeping up with home maintenance can be overwhelming. One thing that gets more difficult with age and that nobody really talks about is keeping up with housework. As we get older, our energy levels change. Tasks like cleaning gutters, mowing the lawn, or even just vacuuming can feel more exhausting. I've read several stories of older people who let certain chores slide simply because they no longer had the stamina or desire to do them. One woman shared how she'd keep a list of home projects that needed to be done, but ended up putting most of them off. It wasn't that she didn't care about her home, it was just too overwhelming to tackle everything alone. If you're in this position, don't hesitate to get help. You might hire someone for the heavy lifting chores or ask family and friends to pitch in occasionally. And if your budget allows, consider downsizing. A smaller living space means less maintenance and fewer things to worry about, giving you more time to enjoy the things that matter. 4. Your daily routine becomes sacred, and that's okay. One thing that stood out in many personal stories is how much daily routines mean when you live alone. When you don't have a partner or housemate to share responsibilities or spontaneous plans, your routine becomes your stability. Whether it's the morning coffee on the porch, your afternoon walks, or your favorite TV show in the evening, these habits keep you grounded. A woman in her 70s shared how she starts her mornings by playing the same song while making breakfast, just to fill the quiet house with some energy. Another man explained how he looked forward to watering his garden every evening. He said it wasn't just about the plants, but the sense of purpose and structure it gave his day. There's beauty in that. Don't let anyone make you feel like having a rigid routine is a bad thing. It's these small, everyday moments that make living alone special. These are your rituals, and they give you control over your life. 5. Cooking for one can be tricky, but rewarding. Cooking for yourself can be one of those unexpectedly tricky things when you're older and living alone. You don't need to prepare big meals, and sometimes it feels like too much effort to make a full dish just for yourself. I've read countless stories of people defaulting to frozen meals or takeout because it's easier. But as one woman commented on forum, learning to love cooking for yourself can change your perspective entirely. It becomes less about the labor and more about the care you're putting into yourself. Try batch cooking on weekends or making meals that you can eat over a few days. Some have found joy in experimenting with new recipes, treating it as a hobby rather than a chore. You might find that preparing food for yourself becomes a little act of self-care, one of those things that remind you that you're worth the effort. Plus, it's a healthier and more budget-friendly option in the long run. 6. The quiet can be both a blessing and a curse. Silence is something people don't expect to hit them as hard as it does when they start living alone, especially if they're used to a bustling household or a full-time job. The house can feel too quiet, especially in the evenings. Some people thrive in that peace, but for others, it's unsettling. One older woman shared that she started leaving the radio on in the background while doing her chores just to fill the air with some noise. Another man said he listens to podcasts throughout the day to feel like someone is talking to him. Whether it's music, audiobooks, or the TV, finding ways to break the silence can make a huge difference. On the flip side, the quiet can be a real gift, especially if you've spent your whole life surrounded by people. It's a space to think, reflect, and recharge. 7. You need to be intentional about physical activity. Living alone, especially as you grow older, can mean fewer reasons to get up and move. Without a partner or housemate encouraging you to go for a walk or participate in shared activities, it's easy to fall into a sedentary lifestyle. Many people on forums have confessed that, after living alone for some time, they noticed their physical fitness declining. One man shared how he slowly stopped taking daily walks and found himself sitting more. "I didn't realize how much less active I was until my body started to stiffen up." Staying physically active requires more intention when you're the only one motivating yourself. A good way to maintain your health is to incorporate physical activity into your routine, no matter how small. Whether it's setting a daily step goal, doing some light stretching in the mornings, or joining a local fitness class for older adults, these little efforts can have a big impact on your well-being. One woman I read about decided to get a dog purely for this reason. The dog needs to walk, so she gets moving too. Physical activity doesn't have to mean going to the gym. It can be gardening, dancing around your living room, or taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Keeping your body in motion not only helps you physically, but also lifts your mood and clears your mind. 8. Your sense of time may shift in unexpected ways. Another thing people don't often talk about is how living alone can change your relationship with time. Without the rhythms of another person in the house, you may lose track of the day, the week, or even the month. Several people online have mentioned that time either stretches out too long or slips away unnoticed. A man commented in a forum that after his retirement and the passing of his spouse, he had days where he wasn't sure what day it was or even what time. This happens because you no longer have external cues, like a partner's work schedule or children's activities, to structure your day. The good news is you have the power to create your own rhythm. Some people find that sticking to a loose schedule helps. For example, you could designate certain days for specific tasks, grocery shopping on Mondays, house cleaning on Thursdays, and so on. Others find it helpful to engage in hobbies that make them look forward to specific times of day or week, like attending a weekly class, gardening in the afternoons, or cooking special Sunday dinners. It's important to keep track of time, but also allow yourself to enjoy its flow. Living alone gives you the chance to structure your days around what works for you, and that's a gift. 9. Decluttering becomes both easier and harder. When you live alone, the task of decluttering takes on a new significance. On one hand, there's no one around to argue over which items to keep or toss, which can make the process smoother. On the other hand, everything in your home becomes a reflection of your life. Every photo, every book, every piece of furniture holds memories, and letting go of them can feel more personal. I remember reading a comment from an older woman who had lived alone for years. She shared how she found herself keeping things because of their sentimental value, even though she knew she didn't need them. She said, "It's just me, so who does it hurt to hold on to these things? But then I think, do I really want to leave all this for someone else to sort through?" Many people in online communities emphasize the emotional difficulty of decluttering when you live alone. Objects take on a deeper meaning, and parting with them feels like closing chapters of your life. But there's also freedom in simplifying. A man in his late 60s shared how he decided to downsize his belongings to make life simpler for himself and his family. He said it gave him peace of mind, knowing that his home felt more manageable. Decluttering when you're older and alone isn't about minimalism for the sake of it. It's about making your space a reflection of who you are now, not who you were in the past. It's okay to keep the things that bring you joy, but letting go of what no longer serves you can be liberating. Start small, tackle one area at a time, and allow yourself to feel the emotions that come with it. After all, this is your space, and you have the power to shape it as you wish. 10. Social invitations might decrease, but you have to create your own fun. One surprising thing about living alone as you get older is how social invitations start to dwindle. It's not that people stop caring about you, but as friends and family move into different stages of life, busy with their families, careers, or even moving away, you might find yourself less involved in group activities. A few people in forums expressed how they noticed they weren't invited to gatherings as much anymore, and it can feel a bit isolating. One woman shared in a thread, "I used to wait for my phone to ring, but now I've learned I need to be proactive." This is such valuable advice. Instead of waiting for others to invite you, create your own social life. It could be as simple as inviting a friend for coffee, organizing a book club, or hosting a movie night in your living room. The best part? When you host or organize the fun, you get to shape it around what you enjoy. One man in his 60s mentioned starting a neighborhood walking group where every Sunday a small group would meet and explore different local trails. It kept him connected and active, all while doing something he loved. Living alone means you have the freedom to design your social life, so take charge of it. If you like crafting, invite people over for a DIY night. If you love a certain TV show, plan a weekly watch party. Be the one who reaches out, and you'll find that others will follow. 11. It's easy to neglect self-care, but it's more important than ever. When you live alone, there's no one to notice when you've been wearing the same clothes for 3 days, or when you haven't bothered to cook a proper meal. It becomes easy to fall into a routine of not taking care of yourself. Many people on forums admit that living alone sometimes leads to a sense of, who am I doing this for? But here's the thing, you're doing it for you. One man shared how, after years of living alone, realized he was letting small things slide, skipping meals, not showering regularly, and spending too much time on the couch. He said, I had to remind myself that I deserve the same care and attention I would give to someone else. Self-care isn't just about grooming or eating well. It's about your mental health too. Whether it's keeping up with medical appointments, getting enough sleep, or simply doing things that make you feel good, self-care is crucial when you're on your own. One woman shared her routine of lighting candles in the evening, putting on a face mask, and reading a book. It's a small ritual, but it's something she does just for herself, to feel nurtured. Make self-care a priority, even when there's no one around to notice. Get dressed in the morning, even if you're not going anywhere. Cook meals that you enjoy, and pamper yourself in whatever ways make you feel uplifted. After all, you're living alone, but you still deserve the best care, and only you can give it to yourself. Living alone as an older person has its challenges, but it can also be deeply fulfilling. You have the freedom to create the life you want, and that's something precious. But just remember, it's okay to ask for help, to prepare for the unexpected, and to lean on others when needed. You've made it this far, and there's still so much to look forward to. Surround yourself with what makes you happy, whether that's a beloved pet, a garden, or your favorite book. And when the hard days come, remember that you're not truly alone. There's a whole community of people just like you, finding their way through it too. Feel free to share your own thoughts and experiences in the comments. And if you enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to not miss any of our future videos. Thank you for watching. Have you ever wondered about the special qualities that older individuals who enjoy solitude possess? If you're someone who values your alone time, or if you're simply curious about the strengths of those who do, this video is for you. We will be discussing 9 wonderful attributes that make these individuals truly remarkable. Number 1. Profound self-awareness. One of the most striking qualities of older people who relish their own company is their profound self-awareness. These individuals have spent years reflecting on their lives, understanding their strengths and weaknesses, and cultivating a deep sense of who they are. This self-awareness translates into a calm confidence that radiates from within. They don't need external validation to know their worth. For instance, I remember meeting Margaret, a 70-year-old retired teacher, who shared how her alone time allowed her to delve into her thoughts and dreams. She spoke about how journaling and meditation helped her discover layers of her personality she never knew existed. Her serene presence was truly inspiring. 2. Unwavering independence. Older people who enjoy being alone often display a remarkable level of independence. They have learned to rely on themselves, solve their own problems, and make decisions without needing constant input from others. This independence fosters a sense of resilience and adaptability, making them well prepared to handle life's challenges. My neighbor John, a widower in his late 60s, is a perfect example. John loves his solitude, but is also fiercely independent. He takes care of his home, manages his finances, and even goes on solo travel adventures. His stories of exploring new places on his own are both exciting and empowering. 3. Creative spirit. Solitude often goes hand in hand with creativity. Many older individuals who prefer their own company are incredibly creative, finding joy in activities such as painting, writing, gardening, or crafting. Their alone time provides the perfect environment for their creative juices to flow, resulting in beautiful works of art and inspiring projects. Take Mary, for instance, an 80-year-old artist who finds immense pleasure in painting. Her home is adorned with her vibrant artwork, each piece reflecting a part of her soul. Mary once told me that her most profound and moving pieces were created during her quiet moments alone. 4. Rich inner life. Older people who enjoy solitude often have a rich inner life. They engage in deep thinking, introspection, and contemplation, which allows them to develop a nuanced understanding of the world around them. This rich inner life can make conversations with them incredibly enriching, as they bring unique perspectives and insights to the table. I often visit Clara, an 85-year-old former librarian who loves her solitary time. Clara's book collection is vast, and she has a story or an insight for almost every book she owns. Her conversations are filled with wisdom and depth, making every visit a learning experience for me. Clara's ability to connect literature with real-life experiences makes her a fascinating conversationalist, and her rich inner life is a treasure trove of knowledge and insight. A quick pause here. I want to take a moment to appreciate you. I've been seeing all your wonderful comments and so many of you subscribing. I can't even begin to express how much this means to me. Each subscription and each comment is a reminder that we're together, building a community that is filled with kindness and connection. It's this sense of togetherness that keeps me going, and I am genuinely grateful for every single one of you. Please keep subscribing, keep sharing your thoughts, and being the incredible community that you are. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. 5. Emotional resilience. Older individuals who appreciate solitude tend to have strong emotional resilience. They have learned to process their emotions independently, finding healthy ways to cope with stress, sadness, and loneliness. This emotional strength is a testament to their ability to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and dignity. My friend Robert, a 75-year-old war veteran, embodies emotional resilience. After losing his wife, he found solace in nature, spending hours hiking and reflecting. His ability to find peace within himself during such a difficult time is a testament to his inner strength. 6. Gratitude and contentment. Solitude can lead to a profound sense of gratitude and contentment. Older individuals who enjoy their own company often appreciate the simple things in life. They often find joy in a beautiful sunset, a good book, or a cup of tea. This appreciation for life's small pleasures brings a sense of contentment that is truly enviable. I'll never forget a conversation with Elena, a retired nurse in her late 70s. She talked about how she finds immense joy in her daily morning walks, listening to the birds, and watching the world wake up. Her gratitude for these simple moments is a beautiful reminder of the power of mindfulness. Elena's ability to find happiness in the present moment has taught me to slow down and appreciate the beauty around me, fostering a deeper sense of contentment in my own life. 7. Empathy and compassion. Many older individuals who prefer solitude are incredibly empathetic and compassionate. Their time alone has allowed them to reflect on their experiences and develop a deep understanding of human emotions. This empathy makes them wonderful listeners and caring friends. Helen, an 82-year-old retired social worker, is one of the most compassionate people I know. Her quiet demeanor hides a heart full of empathy. Helen spends her days volunteering at a local shelter, offering a listening ear and a kind word to those in need. Her empathy has touched countless lives. Helen's ability to connect with others on an emotional level has made her a beloved figure in our community. Indeed, solitude can enhance one's capacity for empathy. 8. Strong sense of boundaries. Another remarkable quality of older people who enjoy their own company is their strong sense of boundaries. They have learned the importance of setting and maintaining personal boundaries to protect their peace and well-being. The ability to say no and prioritize their needs helps them lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. I recall my Aunt Beatrice, who at 73 has mastered the art of setting boundaries. She never hesitates to decline invitations when she needs her alone time, and she does so with grace and without guilt. Beatrice's ability to honor her own needs has taught me a lot about the importance of self-care. Her firm yet gentle approach to boundaries has also allowed her to maintain her well-being while nurturing meaningful relationships. 9. Heightened appreciation for relationships. Contrary to the stereotype that those who enjoy solitude are antisocial, older individuals who cherish their alone time often have a heightened appreciation for their relationships. They value quality over quantity and invest deeply in the connections they have. Additionally, their time alone helps them recharge, making their interactions with others more meaningful and fulfilling. My Uncle David is a shining example of this. At 78, he loves his quiet evenings at home, but also cherishes his close-knit group of friends. When he spends time with them, he is fully present and engaged, making those moments incredibly special. His ability to balance solitude and social interaction is truly admirable. If you're someone who values your alone time or know someone who does, celebrate these amazing qualities. Older individuals who enjoy solitude are truly special and bring a wealth of wisdom, creativity, and emotional strength to the world. Embrace your uniqueness, cherish your alone time, and know that your qualities are not only admirable, but also deeply inspiring. Remember, dear viewer, solitude is not about loneliness. It's about finding peace within yourself and appreciating the beauty of your own company. So, the next time you find yourself enjoying a quiet moment alone, take a moment to reflect on these incredible qualities and celebrate the person you are. That's it for now. Feel free to share your own tips and experiences in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Maintaining a clean home as a senior facing disability or chronic pain can be challenging. The physical challenges, energy limitations, and even mental strain can make what once seemed like simple tasks feel monumental. However, by adopting adaptive tools, establishing manageable routines, and seeking support when needed, you can create a comfortable living environment that suits your needs. Based on what I've learned from countless shared experiences and personal stories, here are some unique and practical tips to help you maintain your home without overexertion, ensuring your space remains a sanctuary of comfort and safety. Number 1. Use furniture sliders for easy rearranging. Moving furniture to clean underneath can feel impossible, especially when you're in pain. Furniture sliders are small pads placed under heavy furniture that allow you to glide sofas, chairs, and tables with minimal effort. These sliders are inexpensive and reduce the physical strain of deep cleaning. Sophia, a senior dealing with chronic back pain, shared her experience. "I used to dread cleaning under the couch, but with sliders, I just give it a little push, clean up and slide it back. No more stress on my back." You can purchase furniture sliders at hardware stores, major retailers like Walmart or Target, or online through platforms like Amazon. When choosing sliders, look for options that match your flooring type. For example, felt-bottom sliders work best for hardwood or tile, while plastic sliders are ideal for carpeted surfaces. Always check the weight capacity of the sliders to ensure they can support your furniture safely. 2. Rotate cleaning tasks weekly. Instead of trying to clean the entire house every week, you could assign 1 or 2 rooms to each week. This rotation system spreads the workload over time, making it less daunting and more achievable. For instance, one woman on a senior living blog said, Week 1 is the kitchen and bathroom. Week 2, I tackle the bedrooms. Week 3, I focus on the living and dining areas. By week 4, I circle back to the kitchen and bathroom. This cycle ensures that every area gets attention without overwhelming you. You can pair this approach with smaller daily tasks like wiping counters or sweeping high-traffic areas. This helps you maintain a consistently clean home with less effort. 3. Invest in multi-use cleaning tools. Owning tools that serve multiple purposes can save effort and storage space. For example, a steam cleaner can sanitize floors, clean grout, and refresh upholstery all in one. Similarly, microfiber cloths can dust, polish, and clean surfaces without needing extra sprays. David, a retired engineer, raved about his steam cleaner in a post. "I clean my bathroom tiles and kitchen floor without scrubbing. It's worth every penny." Investing in versatile tools simplifies your routine and reduces the physical effort required. 4. Take advantage of chair-based cleaning. If standing for long periods causes pain, clean while seated. Use a rolling stool or a sturdy chair to clean lower areas, like baseboards, without having to bend or crouch. Martha, a senior with knee problems, shared, "I sit on my rolling stool when I clean the bathroom. It's safer and easier, and I can get the job done without feeling miserable afterward." Finding ways to clean while seated can make the process more comfortable. 5. Prevention is key. The less mess you create, the less you have to clean. Simple habits like taking shoes off at the door, using placemats, or wiping spills immediately can significantly reduce the cleaning workload over time. For example, placing washable slipcovers on frequently used furniture can protect them from stains and wear, making maintenance easier. Similarly, coasters can prevent water rings on tables, and a simple shoe rack by the entrance can encourage family and guests to leave their footwear there. Frank, a disabled veteran, shared his mantra. "If I spill it, I clean it right then. If it's clutter, I put it away as soon as I'm done. Staying ahead of the mess is half the battle." Small preventative measures like these go a long way in maintaining a clean home and reducing the effort required for deeper cleaning sessions. 6. Use a cleaning calendar or checklist. Having a cleaning calendar can help break tasks into smaller, scheduled steps. Write down which chores to do on which days and keep it somewhere visible. This creates structure and helps you avoid feeling overwhelmed by the bigger picture. Joanne, a retired librarian, shared, "I bought a magnetic weekly planner for my fridge. It's so satisfying to tick off tasks like dust bookshelf or clean sink." A checklist also provides a sense of accomplishment as you mark each task complete. For those who prefer digital solutions, there are user-friendly apps like Toady or Our Home, which help you organize chores and send gentle reminders. If you'd rather go old school, printable templates for cleaning calendars are widely available online, including customizable versions you can adjust to suit your schedule. Try searching for printable cleaning calendar templates to find options that you can print and stick on your fridge or bulletin board for easy reference. 7. Practice one-handed cleaning techniques. If you experience joint pain or reduced mobility in one arm, learn one-handed cleaning techniques. You can use tools like a small handheld vacuum or a cleaning mitt that fits on one hand, allowing you to clean surfaces easily. Paul, a stroke survivor, shared his approach. "I use a mitt on my good hand for dusting, and it's so much easier than holding a cloth. I also have a lightweight handheld vacuum for quick cleanups." This method minimizes physical strain while still getting the job done. 8. Layer mats and rugs strategically. Protect floors in high-traffic areas with washable rugs or mats. These can catch dirt and spills, making cleaning quicker and easier. You can opt for slip-resistant mats for added safety. Linda, a senior with a spinal condition, shared, "I put washable mats in the kitchen and hallway. When they get dirty, I toss them in the washer instead of scrubbing the floors." Strategically placed mats can significantly reduce the need for frequent deep cleaning. 9. Optimize storage solutions. Accessible and organized storage reduces clutter and makes cleaning faster. Use labeled bins, sliding shelves, or stackable containers to store items in a way that doesn't require bending or reaching. Emily, a retired art teacher, explained, "I use clear bins for my art supplies and stack them at waist level. Everything's in sight and easy to grab, so I'm not fumbling around. A well-organized home is easier to maintain and keeps everything within reach." 10. Clean with essential oils for comfort. Cleaning doesn't have to be a chore, it can be a sensory experience. Add a few drops of essential oils like lavender or lemon to your cleaning sprays. The pleasant scents can uplift your mood while making your home smell fresh. Carolyn, who battles anxiety, shared this tip. "I add lavender oil to my mop water. It calms me while I clean, and the house smells amazing afterward." Transforming cleaning into a more enjoyable experience can make it less daunting and even therapeutic. However, it's important to take precautions if you or others in your household have allergies or sensitivities to essential oils. Test a small amount first and ensure proper ventilation when using them. Also, avoid using essential oils in areas frequented by pets, as some oils can be toxic to animals. 11. Use hands-free trash cans. Struggling with bending down to open trash can lids can cause unnecessary discomfort. Switching to a hands-free trash can with a foot pedal or sensor makes throwing away garbage quick and pain-free. These cans are particularly helpful in kitchens and bathrooms, where you often have your hands full. Mary, a senior with limited hand strength, shared, "My touchless trash can change my life. I don't need to bend or struggle to open it. It's so much easier." Investing in accessible trash disposal solutions can make routine tasks more comfortable. 12. Microfiber mop with spray functionality. Traditional mops can be heavy and cumbersome. A microfiber mop with a built-in spray feature is lightweight and eliminates the need for a bucket. You simply fill the mop's reservoir with a cleaning solution, and you're ready to go. Henry, who suffers from joint pain, swears by his microfiber spray mop. "It's light, and I can clean my floors without dragging a heavy bucket around. It's made cleaning so much easier." This tool is especially useful for maintaining hard floors with minimal effort. 13. Use washable cleaning pads. Disposable wipes can add up in cost and waste, so consider using reusable and washable cleaning pads. These pads can be attached to tools like Swiffers or used on their own for dusting and wiping. After use, simply toss them into the washing machine. Rebecca, a retired teacher, noted, "I love my washable pads because they're soft on my hands and save money. I use them to clean everything from counters to mirrors." Using washable pads not only saves money, but also ensures you always have cleaning tools on hand. 14. Simplify bedding changes. Changing bed sheets can be physically demanding, especially for seniors or those with mobility issues. Use fitted sheets with deep pockets and elastic corners that are easier to pull over mattresses. Additionally, lightweight quilts or comforters are easier to manage than heavy blankets. Laura, who has limited arm strength, shared her strategy. "I switched to a simple bed setup, just a fitted sheet, flat sheet, and a light quilt. Making the bed is much faster and doesn't wear me out." Simplifying your bedding setup can make this routine chore less daunting. 15. Use portable handheld vacuums. For quick cleanups, a handheld vacuum can be a lifesaver. It's lightweight, easy to maneuver, and perfect for small messes like crumbs on the couch or dirt near the doorway. Many handheld vacuums are cordless, making them even more convenient. Ben, a senior living with arthritis, commented, "I don't have the strength for a full vacuum, but my handheld model is perfect for small jobs. I keep it in the living room and use it almost daily." A handheld vacuum allows you to maintain cleanliness without the strain of handling a full-sized vacuum cleaner. 16. Adopt the 15-minute rule. One of the most repeated and appreciated pieces of advice is to break your cleaning into small, manageable chunks. Instead of trying to tackle your whole house in one go, dedicate just 15 minutes a day to tidying up. Set a timer and focus on one small area, like wiping down the kitchen counters or organizing a drawer. For example, Carol, a retired teacher, mentioned how she keeps a small sand timer on her kitchen counter. She flips it while doing dishes or wiping surfaces. "I know I can stop when the sand runs out," she said, "and it's amazing how much I get done in that short time." This method prevents burnout and gives you a sense of accomplishment without overwhelming you. 17. Create cleaning stations. Place cleaning supplies in multiple areas around the house. Having a small caddy in each room with essentials like disinfecting wipes, a dust cloth, and a handheld broom can make cleaning easier. This way, you don't have to lug supplies from room to room. Tom, who uses a wheelchair, shared, "I keep a mini spray bottle and wipes in the bathroom and kitchen. If I see something dirty, I can clean it right then without making a trip to the hall closet." This approach not only saves time, but also ensures that messes are dealt with promptly, preventing them from becoming bigger chores later on. 18. Enlist help, but do it your way. Accepting help isn't a sign of failure, it's a sign of resourcefulness. Whether it's a family member, friend, or professional cleaner, having someone assist with heavier tasks can make a big difference. But here's the key. Make it collaborative. Sit nearby and guide them on how you like things done. Margaret, an elderly woman living with MS, wrote in a post about how she involves her granddaughter in cleaning. "She vacuums while I fold laundry. We play music and it's turned into a bonding activity." Inviting others to help doesn't just make cleaning easier, it creates opportunities for connection and shared memories. 19. Declutter strategically. Clutter makes cleaning harder, so consider simplifying your space. Start with one drawer, one shelf, or one corner at a time. Decide what to keep, donate, or toss. Having less to manage can ease your burden immensely. In an online video dedicated to seniors, one gentleman shared how they decluttered with his daughter. "We played a game. If it didn't bring me joy or serve a purpose, it went into the donate box. It felt so freeing." Decluttering not only makes cleaning easier, but also creates a more peaceful and organized environment, reducing stress. 20. Prioritize high-impact areas. Focus your energy on the spaces you use the most. For instance, keeping the kitchen counters clean or ensuring your bathroom is tidy can have a big impact on how you feel about your home overall. Don't stress about the less visible areas. Barbara, a retired nurse, shared this pearl of wisdom. "I've learned to close the door on my guest room. It's not perfect, but my living room is clean, and that's where I spend my time." Concentrating on high-traffic areas ensures that your efforts make the greatest difference in your daily life. 21. Incorporate cleaning into your routine. Tie cleaning tasks to things you already do daily. For example, wipe the bathroom sink after brushing your teeth or sweep the kitchen floor while waiting for your coffee to brew. Making cleaning a natural part of your routine prevents tasks from piling up. John, a retired truck driver, described his method on Reddit. "Every night, I set a goal to clean one thing before bed, even if it's just wiping the TV remote. It's my way of ending the day on a productive note." Pairing cleaning with daily habits turns it into a seamless part of your lifestyle. 22.